While I was overseas, my sister moved into the house my benefits paid for. I found out from my neighbor's text at 3 a.m. in a dusty tent 6,000 miles from home. Your sister just pulled a U-Haul into your driveway. Everything okay? I stared at the message for a long time. My sister Brielle didn't have a key. She didn't have permission. And she definitely didn't have anywhere else to go after burning every bridge in our family. I called her immediately. She picked up on the fourth ring. What are you doing at my house? I asked. She laughed like I'd said something cute. Relax. Mom said I could stay here while you're deployed. You're not even using it. Mom doesn't own this house. I do. My VA loan. My down payment. My name on every piece of paper. You're being dramatic. It's just until I get back on my feet. 6 months. Tops. I told her to get out. She hung up on me. I called my mom next. She answered with attitude already loaded. Before you start, she needs somewhere to stay. You have 3 empty bedrooms collecting dust while your sister sleeps in her car. She's not sleeping in her car. She just moved a U-Haul worth of stuff into my house without asking. Family helps family. You're not even there. That's not the point. Then what is the point? You'd rather your sister be homeless than share what you have? I told her I'd handle it when I got back. She told me I was selfish and disconnected. 4 months left on my deployment. 4 months of texts from neighbors about the parties, the strange cars, the noise complaints, the cops showing up twice. When I finally landed stateside, I drove straight to my house from the airport, still in uniform, bag still over my shoulder. I walked up to my own front door and it was locked, with a new lock. I knocked. Brielle opened it wearing my bathrobe. Oh, you're back early. I'm not early. I told you my return date 3 weeks ago. She shrugged. Well, you can't just barge in. I have company. This is my house. And I live here now. You can't just kick me out. That's illegal. I stepped past her into my living room, except it wasn't my living room anymore. My furniture was gone, replaced with stuff I didn't recognize. My TV, gone. My grandfather's flag case from his funeral, gone. Where is my stuff? Storage. Your things were too masculine for the space. I needed to make it feel like home. I walked through every room. My bedroom had been converted into her closet. Racks of clothes everywhere. My office was now a guest room. Some guy I'd never seen was sleeping in my bed. I called the police. When they arrived, Brielle put on a performance. She cried, told them I was aggressive, that she was scared, that she'd been living here for months, and I was trying to throw her out illegally. The officer looked at me with this expression I'll never forget. Sir, she's established residency. You'll need to go through the formal eviction process. Could take 60 to 90 days. I showed him my deployment orders, my mortgage statements, my deed. He shrugged. Doesn't matter. She's a tenant now. That's how the law works. I had to sleep in a hotel that night, my own house 15 minutes away, my sister in my bed, some random guy using my shower. The next morning, I called a lawyer. He confirmed what the cop said. Formal eviction, court dates, documentation, minimum 2 months if everything went perfectly. So I did everything by the book, filed the paperwork, showed up to every hearing, documented every piece of damage. Brielle fought it the whole way, claimed I'd verbally agreed to let her stay, claimed she'd been paying rent in the form of maintaining the property. The judge didn't buy it. 63 days later, she was served with the final eviction notice. I showed up with a sheriff's deputy to make sure she actually left. She was standing on the front lawn with 3 garbage bags. That's all she had left. The furniture she'd brought was repoed. The guy was long gone. Her car had been towed the week before. She looked at me with pure hatred. You did this to your own sister. You did this to yourself. Over entitlement? Mom's gonna hear about this. Good. Tell her the whole story. She spat on the ground near my boots and walked away. It took me 2 weeks to undo the damage. 3 months to replace everything she sold or destroyed. The flag case was gone forever. Last month, Brielle called me from a shelter, asked if I could send money for a bus ticket. I told her I'd think about it. Then I blocked her number and went back to sleep in the house my service paid for.